there, fellow travelers. Mark here with Wolters World, and today we're in Salvador, Brazil, in the state of Bahia. You know, I got my little, I don't know, wristbands they like to wrap on you for good luck or whatever. And the thing is, I'm really getting upset because I keep seeing all these things online about how Brazil is so unsafe and no one wants to go to the Olympics. It's going to be so bad. It's going to be a disaster. And so I thought I'd address the issue of, is Brazil safe? Look, don't get confused with is Brazil safe versus is Rio safe. These are two completely different ideas because Brazil is a huge country, and just like in the US or Europe, you have a wide variety of good and bad and safe and not so safe. So yes, there are some parts of Brazil that aren't so safe. There are some things you shouldn't do. You know, if you watch some of our videos, we actually have a whole video on, you know, how to dress and how to be safe when you are in Brazil. And this is more for the unsafe parts. You want Rio? You do need to pay attention, you know? You don't walk around with diamond earrings and diamond necklace and wearing fancy stuff because you make yourself a target. Just like you do when you go to Rome, you become a target there as well. It happens here too. Salvador, they've got issues here too. Our Brazilian taxi driver, when we were coming in from the airport, said, Mark, hey, don't go out at night, okay? Just, you know, stay in your hotel, do your things, but, you know, don't go on the back streets at night, you know, be smart about things. I'm like, I wouldn't do that anywhere else. And so you really got to realize is Brazil is not as bad as they're trying to make it seem. So it's not like you walk off the plane, someone shoots you, and then while you're bleeding, all the mosquitoes come and suck all the blood out of you, and of course give you Zika and dengue and yellow fever and all those things. Look, there are issues here, but this place is not as horrible as they make it sound online. It's a wonderful place, and there's places that are super safe. You know, go to Minas Gerais, okay? Well, that's where the colonial towns are: Ouro Preto, Diamantia, São João del Rei, Tiradentes. You've got a lot of places you can go and feel pretty safe when you're there. Are there issues there? Yes, there are pickpockets and stuff like that everywhere. But Brazil is not some kind of hardcore hell that people keep talking about online. What I will say is, you gotta be safe wherever you do go in Brazil. And be smart, okay? If you're gonna be going to Rio, if you're gonna be going to Salvador, if you're going to the Olympics or whatever, you don't need to, look, I didn't bring my wedding ring when I'm here. I've had no problems. We're on week 3 here in Brazil. Honestly, I haven't had any issues where I felt unsafe at all. Okay, I lived here for 7 months many years ago. I never got robbed. No one ever bothered me the entire time I was here because I did what the locals said. Dress down, don't wear fancy stuff. You don't need to have your fancy phone out and things like that, because if you don't make yourself a target, it makes it a lot easier. Now, having said that, people will rob you. It does happen, but that happens anywhere you go. So just be smart when you're traveling. Go check out our video on dressing and safety advice in Brazil. That will help you out. But just know, if you're coming to Brazil, to visit Brazil, there are fantastic places. And when you leave the big cities like Rio and Sao Paulo and Salvador, and you get back the Pantanal or the Amazonas or Minas Gerais, these back parts of Brazil, these people, they're like, wow, you're here to help us. You're bringing money to our economy. They're looking out for you, and they're going to give you advice, and you're going to be a lot safer. And what's cool is that people really take you in some of these back parts of Brazil. And so make sure you get out of just going to Rio or just going to Sao Paulo. Go explore more, because it gets safer, and the people get even more friendly, and the people in Brazil and everywhere you go are really great. So that's one thing I get really upset by, is because it makes it sound like every Brazilian is a bandit that's trying to rob you, steal you, cheat you. Yes, sometimes the taxi drivers, they might try to do that. That's why they have Uber here. Uber? Yes, Uber. You know, the thing on your phone, the guy comes, picks you up. Yes, they have Uber here. When you're flying into one of the big airports, when you're getting your luggage, you're going to see taxi stands in the baggage claim. Go there, you can pay them directly, and they'll give you a coupon. Then you walk out of the thing, and they'll tell you where to go. You walk out, you find the taxi line, you find the one that'll take your coupon. They say, okay, they take you to a hotel. No problems. It's already prepaid, all taken care of. No going around, you know, the statues and the sites 9 times before they find your hotel, okay? There's simple things you can do to make it safer. I love Brazil. I lived here. Obviously, I am biased and very pro-Brazilian. And that's saying something. So I went to school in Argentina, and they're taught not to like the Brazilians at all, but somehow I still love it here. Look, be safe, be smart, use the same criteria you would anywhere in the world. And don't just think that everyone's trying to get you here in Brazil, all right? Now, good luck, have fun. Brazil's a fantastic place to go, but honestly, if you are going to go to Rio or Salvador or some of these places, you do really need to pay attention. Watch the videos that we have on safety in Brazil in terms of, you know, what to wear, what not to wear, how to walk, how to act. You know, these kind of things, they will make a difference in some of those bad parts. And the good parts, like the Minas Gerais, it doesn't matter. You can wear whatever you want, have a great time, take tons of pictures and videos and all kinds of stuff, and you'll love every minute of it. Anyway, that's just my little, 2 cents about Brazil and safety, and how I'm really getting tired of hearing this NBA player is not coming to Brazil because Zika's going to get them, and the crime and stuff like this. Dude, there's crime everywhere. It's not something that just happens in Brazil. Anyway, I'm sorry. This is out for my Brazilian friends and family. I love you all. Have a great time if you're coming here to Brazil. Keep your eyes open, but don't be all scared to death every single second of the day, all right? So, bye from Brazil. I'm having a great time. My wife's having a great time. And oh yeah, I'm here with my 2 small children, and we're all having a great time. So, bye from Salvador.